the water pump or whatever. Okay, these are kind of like manipulations. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is grab his hand, like I'm holding his hand this way, and so I'm grabbing his right hand with my left hand, and I'm putting my elbow right on the top of his trapezius, roughly where I was. And then with my right hand, I'm gonna lift the elbow up. So, you're making a triangle here between your forearm and his arm here. But I'm just kind of lifting his arm back this way. And then at the same time, I'm applying pressure with my elbow into his trapezius. And you can actually, change location. You can go lower, like into the medial corner of the scapula and do this, But be careful. Some patients can't do this with their shoulder restrictions, whatever. This is also a good stretch for like the trapezius. I mean, not trapezius, like tricep muscles, like that. Okay. So after I do this, this is called the water pump, and then it's kind of like the.
Oh.
It's like a water pump.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna bring his arm across his head. Rest his hand on his opposite shoulder. Usually you can just tell them to leave it there, and some patients you have to actually hold it there. But what this does is it tends to move the scapula more lateral, the shoulder blade out. So you have a little bit of access into this area. So what you do is you can use your thumbs or whatever, okay? But just go into the medial edge of the scapula. You'll be working on some of the rhomboids and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is much easier to see because when they were doing the prone position, it's hard to find that ridge.
Yeah.
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 Here they let it all hang out.
Yeah. So just working down the edge. I tend to use this hand to, because you're putting pressure this way. Sometimes if you just do it without a counter pressure, patient's body will start to move, whatever. So sometimes I just use this hand as a counter, so it's pulling his shoulder and his body back into the pressure, so I can, really go into the medial edge of the shoulder blade this way. That's one arm position, and then you can also put the arm behind the back this way. And some patients can't do this. Ideally, you let the patient do this themselves. Sometimes what I do is, especially if I'm on the floor, I'll put my leg here just to hold that hand in place. And one hand is going to work the medial edge of the shoulder blade again, and then the other hand is going to pull the shoulder from the front. So, like you see, my thumb is kind of digging under the medial edge of the shoulder blade, and then I pull the shoulder blade back this way. And it really allows me to get deep under the shoulder blade. You just work your way up. Okay, stick to the torso first. Even though in the routine I kind of went ahead to the arm. Okay. The other thing you can do is do the pinching and grasping of the top edge of the trapezius in this position. Okay. Bring it back and forth this way. And then if you remember, we had that centipede and crab. You can do that in this position. You walk down with your thumbs. That's the centipede part, and then you can walk to the side with your thumbs. It's the crab going over the infraspinatus. You can do the fishtailing across the top of the trapezius. Yeah, I think I skip around a little bit. And then, I don't think I included this either. Okay, now I'm going to work more on the shoulder and arm. So, you can do